Mum and Dad do most of the chores in the winter. Well, except for Tim. He's always happy to pull the bales on the sleigh. The sleigh has been brought out of the barn once again and does its daily rounds from the hay and straw piles to the different pens of animals. On a Saturday or Sunday, I like to help Dad with the feeding, especially if the weather is not too cold. First thing in the morning, just after breakfast, Tim has to be brought in from his pen into the barn. We keep Tim outside all winter. Because he lives outside, he grows a thick and warm coat and so is quite happy. We bring him up to his stall in the barn to get harnessed and ready for the morning chores. But first he has to have a good brushing off and his tail combed out. Once he looks all clean, Dad will put on his collar and then his harness. Tim is always very quiet and glad to have his work to do. The cats are always watching, and Betsy is munching away on her hay or grain. Hitching up to the sleigh only takes a few minutes. Tim stands very well, and even when we are working around the sleigh and bringing down the shafts, he still never moves. If there is any snow on the sleigh, it has to be brushed off. It takes about 10 minutes to harness and hitch him up before we are ready to start the chores. But Dad says it's worth the time because it doesn't matter how cold it gets, Tim always starts, which is more than can be said for our old tractors.